like vultures over kings. Let their skull and bones express with screams. Naked, wet in streams, cold water, running dry, body sunken. Each finger a row of golden rings. Each tell their moments with heroic genes. It's detailed perfectly, encrypt in codes on beams like mercury. Written on scrolls unseen, only the word to see. Missing head rolls from guillotines and perjury. Body release the soul in surgery. The mirror is clean before it cracks. Killah is back at the murder scene to clean his tracks. At the darkest hour of the night, glides on the wings of bats. Like a black avenger called the crow above a phoenix bat. Swirling ravens around my fountain pen. There's all my written text, unforgiven death, counted sin. If so, I write this epistle, holding the crystal, trying to counter them. With rhymes I'm balancing, and the mind is challenging. And all my writing books that lightning pushed. Open with burning pages, minister from sermons from ages. A lot remain hermits nameless. Hip-hop ordained, minister of greatness. Came in the game from a spaceship. My merkable message, wordsmith on records. Magic, check it. It's like I'm related to the inventor of Tetris. It's weird, cause as my name slowly go down in the pages of history, the book disappears. My bars then reappear in shapes that's great. From the top, then slowly drop. It's reoccurring as ghostly hip-hop. I'm the phantom. Hold your attention for ransom. In my father's house, there's many mansions. Each room a bar, lounge, and expanded. A black K stretched next to a Celtic P. The crest etched upon my eldry. Red rosaries, holy beads. They read, I wrote a creed for the dead that goes to the elderly. Try to put a hex and spell on me. Ropes around the necks fell from trees. Open the doors of the cellars, make you dwell in hell for centuries. As the middle age seal reveals the MCKP, an executioner, with a letter from Lucifer. The dreads go booyaka from Memphis to Utica. I'm really that vulgar as I read from the stilly of the vultures. I'm hip-hop, I'm the city and the culture. Watch, I play chess upon the universe. Map first, flat earth, pull up my chair. I use the borough of Queens as my queen. Protect Brooklyn as king. They call check as I place Manhattan on the Madison Square. Then wait calm, you can't touch the Bronx. You in check, you got a problem trying to lift up Harlem. He touched Strong Island next. I start smiling, that's checkmate, Staten Island. 32 pieces from my Charlene set. Who went next? I shuffle tectonic plates like it's a deck. Any concept, my sword complete with all flesh. It's Killah, priest, the war vet. The gold of Psalms, coat of arms, and medals on my broad chest. Othello and shove devils into a vortex. Eyes yellow like the great owl. As my mic appears from out of gray clouds, my verse heard in wave sounds and frequencies of high pitches. Hide in hieroglyphics, the lyrics is aged now. A sage found. How do I stay bound? Young with a face frown. I'm older with grace. On my shoulders go plates. I went from headaches, but now on my head is where they place crowns. Caution when walking on my stage with your sacred grounds.
Anywhere our feet touch become sacred grounds. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Anywhere our feet touch become sacred ground. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Lips of death kissed me and it died right before me. See, they say the Grim Reaper took his eyes when he saw me free. They need me like breath, though they cried and ignored me. So ironic, knew I was the most high as a shorty. Trees tried to record me in their rings, years of extra Lakers. Why y'all don't see that every tree's a stack of record players? Nectar mayor, nexus maker, killers on our best behavior. They say your next friend could also be your next betrayer. Magic trick, 3 eyes that saw me in half. I'm illustrating, brigand, Raven spoken, taught me the math. Now it's all I see, thought I'd be a seraphim that shared honeydew, melanin with the Z hive that's swarming me. They rhyme and it's boring me to dime. Be the glory, he's Allah's favorite suit. I arrived when he wore me, God. Body in the cleaners, had a stellium in Virgo. Kill adrenochrome sippers, melatonin into Merlot. Flying over New Jeru, I saw a giant priest rhyming on beats in a circle playing chess with all the boroughs. I said I got next, sat on Badikin dropping words, snow like ashes. Seraphis, Caraxes, we played some worlds ago. I reached my jersey pieces from Monopoly and AC. Computer hacked the saxophone, called the music to play me. To learn your pattern, son, your KP. Where should I move my next? Word horse, boss jump, can JC, or is that move smart? I spark the LEO with ideas to build a new art. The move is nights falling, cause his curtains made the room dark. I'm serving turns to blows that level the playing field. From owners to renting, the kingdom will never kneel. From Brooklyn to guillotine neck, protect your shoulder mug. Upon his head he wore a T-set. I spit a soldier's blood. The mad MAGA hand of the dagger is still liquid. Watch it on Camden in slow motion, it's still missing. The Knights of Elves cut off their legs and still kick the globe back to the subconscious mind where it existed. Bishop coming at an angle but Woody, maybe he missed it. Spot the brook coming trying to take the Queen Elizabeth. Swept the pieces off the glass roof, watch her slow breaking ozone layers. Once connected to the turbo deep, they trying to figure out how I cut them with a steel sword. And though I danced across the ceiling, they was still floored. Skilled at war, though I became human, I was still the Lord. Right until my name became huger than a billboard. I almost cracked the firmament, yeah, with just the surface below. While I was in the sky, breakdancing as the earth was rotating in the circle, I created an inferno. My breath across the glass wrote my name into the words glow. Head spinning on the ceiling like iguanas, it's the lizard ill. Nothing ever happened, if it's all a dream, it isn't real. Pictures in your image real, lighting that I get to wheel. Grip the wheel, whip a pill, bananas when I drove off. Grasping with the spoke speak, magic on the throne seat. I'm faster like I don't eat, magic when our souls cross. Say the future limits you, traveling with no peak. Hide and seek the time I sneak back again, but don't peek. I saw myself counting on the map again, the stone sheik. For many kings vanished, cause their character was so weak. Collab with God until we slay the dragon on its own beat. Out the lid, on this pot they battling with no heat. Without my hands I caught a glimpse, then married it with cold feet. I walked on thin ice and melted half until there's no sheet. The Matrix figure skater, when it battling, you're hopefully the greatest figure skater. To the math magician, don't cheat. But what if no one can see us? No squares to hold and keep us. No board and no chess box, just astronosis Jesus. We just played each other's music, it controls the pieces. Humans on the sidewalk, squares, planet psychokinesis. Every move connects fate and empty heads and neck weight. Santos and priests in Australia, we talk to plant ghosts. Created
like money together. Now that's a checkmate.
Made the devil eat his heart out from off his breastplate.
Has its own character and properties. What is the purpose of breeding? These many teas are grown in nature, all of them. Is there a discernible difference? Yes, once you learn this, you can tell the difference between the teams. But the way I see it is, the tea doesn't judge itself. It's people that judge its grade. Different people choose different things.
Yo, I sip tea with big leaves between thick trees. Feel the wind breeze that brung in bees. Stare at the blue sea, karate gi, onto Bruce Lee. My dragon fist extends from out my sleeve like a kung fu movie. Flipping over their bullets while they spray their Uzi. Chopsticks for sushi, drop kicks Suzuki's. Charm Lang and Susie, the area look bougie. Built like a temple oriental. Let me tell a story simple. The sky's a stormy, rain pouring gentle. The more she pulls towards me, the more it's mental. Fist of the North Star, kiss of a soft throb, rosy dimples. A mist in the courtyard, all initials. Her robe has symbols, show she's Hindu. Kicks from Kinyu. Anything I miss, shall I continue? In the spring, the spider is the fly's fate. I train by 8, the crane of the snake. I learn from mistakes, I earn my plate. Can't burn my faith, I'm unconcerned with waste. And bloodlines with negative traits. You damn mountain to practice human balance. I move in silence. My greatest challenge till I move back to Shaolin. With this tea is Darjeeling. It helps with music talent. And if your mood is violence, it's just smooth as violence. The crown jewel, black tea, relax me. A bluish island, they put me up on per urn. You don't stir, just let it sit, frankincense and myrrh. I prefer the expert nuts and herbs. Make rhymes with energy words. Wait on waiters to serve. Never let peace be disturbed. My third eye's like the beat of the bird that screech, observe. Never peak even though your destiny's reach. With rap, I'm a geek, a nerd. Strange happenings at the creek occurred. They said a beast, the emerged. The sky left the streets, the streets with herds. All this sipping my tea, all this written by me. Priest on my T-bird. On my T-bird. On my T-bird. On my T-bird. On my T-bird.
Peace and love to the family. Royal Priesthood Wednesdays in full effect. Your brother Nolly Bonalize here in the building, waiting on Mr. T Break himself. Tell somebody to tell somebody we got an amazing show going over this weekend. Let me say that real quick. Shout out to the Priesthood, Royal Priesthood. Shout out to Neru Thee Fourth Fugee, Mark Buddha, and all of the cast. It was an amazing weekend, okay? Baltimore showed so much love, so much hospitality, all kind of things, all right? It was definitely on our Royal Priest break out there. So, yeah, tell somebody to tell somebody. We're going up. We're going to get into some details and all of that. And we want to hear from you today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title. What's on your mind? Royal Priesthood Wednesday. So what y'all talking about? What's happening? You know, I saw a fallen eagle out there on the ground and got trampled over this weekend too. So, you know, it ain't looking too good for the Eagles. You know, they was like fly Eagles fly. It was like then it went from fly Eagles fly to like cry Eagles cry. You know, all of that this weekend. What's going on? To their family. And shout out to Jody Southworth. Make sure y'all go check out her channel. Amazing information, esoteric, light, comical, insightful. Go subscribe. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Okay. So yeah, definitely. So man, give me a second. I'm going to holler at the Iron Saw, and we'll be right back. But tell somebody it's going up today, all right?
The stoic silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars, a sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn. A culture hit on the tree whose roots go down to hell. The vulture sits, its fruits are strange. Comfort is the enemy of change. That's Buddha slang. Ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, acts to ministry. They found ossuaries where Yasha was buried. Yale and Oxford is wealthy. That's where it's held in a box with the Steelies. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous. A bomb nuclear launches, dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets, destructive regardless. Buddha's twisted bamboo, the Messiah touch a carpet. Unspoken tension permeated the air. The sun show us vision, made perfectly clear. The whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well. Conversation in hushed tones spoke of a clandestine underworld. King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere, contentment, religious. In the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive. A stealthy road through the winters, criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed the witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons. Killers with long convictions. Addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it. Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard.
Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under. And yo, I fit 1,000 nation libraries in one mustard seed. I planted planters in the soil, grew them with the thunder trees, but lightning branches, stars as fruit. Second dances, sight enhancers follow, where the numbers lead. My novel is too much to read. Arm wrestle gorillas, now they groveling in front of me. This knowledge from a honeybee, competition runs for me. Obviously, never went to college, but my son degree thought I erased light, when only darkness just remained immortal. When I erased light, I dusted him, and it created soil. Snakes they call you, raise the oil, praise the royal, slaves the toil. My hand touched frozen water, and it made it boil. Food inside my brain don't spoil, burning bronze. Word is bond, I flow like every bird's upon a rose begun. I work my wand, I send a message out, and every creature in the world responds. They send they delegates from every forest, birds and squirrels, swans, and even made me say, damn, leave it trying to weigh grams. Unison, I pulled through desert eagles from my waistband that flew away as UV rays in heaven. I'm a made man who can cause free will and destiny to shake hands. Definitely shape plans, trajectory remains grand. And even when they buried me, I effortlessly made jam. Fast they couldn't tag me if they messaged me with spray cans. I made pie from a piece of a divine apple, eating in my mind castle, frequently a time travel, leaving them with rhymes trapping the preach within your spine chapel. All things are from the past, every seat a time capsule. See the Vegas sign maps you, diggities inside gravel, creeping up behind grab you. Reason why my rhymes baffle, much through the move star, and saying look how smooth he is, I'm something like a juice bar. They bishops all accuse me of removing all the blackness like a substance that removes tar. Spirit free lyrically, I've come to take it too far. Few saw my feathers and they only saw a bird perch. In every culture, all they gods spoke of me in first person. Zodiac, Satan got the yogis round the world searching. Mold me from the dirt merchant holy with the earth circling. My physicals and sculpts are fastened from a fist of mud. The flow that made the mythic flood. Missile scud, sigil thug, the engineer who stripped my code and wrote it in magician's blood. Man Samutra, man that super secrets to the clock council. Be myself, even if the people in the box doubt you. Teleport, I be myself, seems that they forgot how to. We the ones that the deities on top bout to. Let them speak the slide out you, see your spirit pop out you. Beating me and not bout to. Sequences I drop wild you. Risk electrocution, just a touch we call a shock value. Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under me.
Sell us the dope that leads to heart failures and strokes. Where do we start? Do we believe what the elders wrote, or the ones who watch through a telescope? The Illuminati Cyclops, beast mark on every coast. The head of a cult, the devil goat that Assist in the drum circle like a hippie, dressed like a gypsy. My best of rocking the nebula corpses like Tesla notes. Now they got surveillance on Diddy. I'm a cross between Umar Johnson and Billy Carson. I told my grandmother that we are from where the stars from. I'm like Rod Hayes, but I'm Todd Wave with a blonde fade. Some days it'll be an orange braid, half shade. That's just his character. I made hair like lemonade. Both his parents come from Africa. Y'all know the prototype, it's the walking life. See, the sun is the source of light. It made my quartz bright as New York at night. They say when Walter right, he can steer Hathor to the boat of the moon. Into the cliff, sent to the glyphs to open the tombs. They say Killah flows is like pillar protocols that fulfill the scrolls made of silver and gold. The bars I laid is like sculpted on the architrave. I wrote it like an art display with gods and goddesses with darker shades. I wrote it in the chamber, glowing like the child that was golden in the manger. Only 3 kings knew he was growing to be the savior. Okay, back to rap more about Hathor, the cow-headed near the Nile desert. Under the white clouds, the native dancing in the powwow. He wore the head crown of owl feathers. As the clan went from loud records, and priests and Jizza wrote their signature down on Geffen. And hip-hop's where I found the presence. The shepherds are coming down from Mount Everest, surrounded by peasants. With unclean skin disease, they called them leopard. I pointed a finger up and moved it around till I found the nebula. I told them I walked through Babylon, Persia, and Mecca. I talked to bees out their nectar, kings out their treasure. I've been counting ever since I've been walking. I started from forever. I've been writing on steelies inside of caverns where it's misty. Dealt tarot cards to the hands of time. Closed my eyes while the mouth of a cave kissed me. I gave the walls history. Y'all enslaved us all misery. That's why I shaved it off and came back bald, a mystery. I wrote it all on big slabs of lapis, lazuli, channel vibe to the candle fire. 12 candlesticks, 6 on amethyst. I write my scrolls on the clove of a rose. You see them when they unfold, the untold secret me and the queen bee hold. So when they make the pollen bin, I can communicate with the insect world like King Solomon. I mean solar gems, most roll to him.
Then I went rogue on them, those who stole my pen. Then I went ice cold as wind. Geminis we roll as twins. When we take the mic, we're the walking life.
The D's raided houses looking for your favorite out of Brooklyn. Africa praises to the bushmen, to the natives in the woodlands, the raisins in the Jukson, through the mazes of the bullbit. They killed our saviors, re-raised us and made us into hoodlums. Malcolm X became one of the greatest out of the Muslims, except for this boxer who never went to Oxford, never became a doctor, but got the rings of the chakras. Cassius Clay and Hathaway passed away, saw dimensions. George Benson, could this be a masquerade? Preacher said fast and pray. My mother's not there, but I asked her grave. Tiffany's not here, but her ashes stayed. What word will Prince and Michael Jackson say? I was a boy, now the mirror showed me patches of gray. Then it got black, and I started like tapping into a haze. Days. The mirror said your hair looked glazed because that's how much passion you gave. This is what happened, you still rapping. The mirror became my healer when it told me I was a pyramid giver, a gold spitter and a soul filler. I came to slay the Antichrist. Walking life, walking life.
Walking man, thoughts expand, rivers in my orbits ran after me across Japan, mastered the default command, skin brown but so bright, the mirrors where I caught a tan, lost the pan's labyrinth, spirits move across the sand, but birds to fly, the words defy, but in exchange they lost their hands, appeared inside the jungle, in the bed upon a Moorish man, I'm multiplying, gold horizon, traveling, I goes Orion, burned the tree to 3rd degree, asking all the birds agree, I'm certainly a giant, using bamboo just to stir the sea, watched across an island, suddenly cooked the leaves to turn to tea, smoking gun to smoking tongues, 1,000 leagues below Poseidon, fell asleep and felt asleep, woke up and I spoke Hawaiian, Kamakami homicide, my brain was never colonized, as angels, demons, gods inside, bakeries with prophesied, serving loads of sermons, they all heard and drove in herds and droves, to see me when I'm cooking up, I'm writing over burning stoves, while levitating lepretainment, search below the service robes, service codes, words explode, Terminator circuits froze, zigzag zodiacs, Killah that's in murder mode, I hate how serpent hurt the toad, I can make the sculptors cry, rivers undiscovered under colors in the sulfur sky, and the child lullaby, valley where the skulls are dry, swimming this a coast supply of culture, most of those deny, children see it still believe it, lyrics make your brains whirl, zodiac charts inside the coffee cup, he made swirls with coconut creamer like he slowly watching paint swirl, quiet child who clammed up, spoken, then it made pearls, Kai died twice like Mandela and James Earl, but only lived once in many bodies in strange worlds, my neck's a grail, talent spinal fluid in the mind wine, they don't understand me here, I'm from a higher timeline, I wonder what the microscopic people on my spine find, Pro Tools arena, So cool demeanor while my head and heart battle, that's old school Medina. Show and prove repeater, so smooth competer. I told you, Eureka. Zodiac and show theatrics, clearly they don't know the brackets. Nearly break your bones for practice. Think of kids who grow the cactus, marveled at my own exactness. That stand lethal from lowly maggots to holy maggots. Engraved sigil in the stone of Cabraxis, who kept his name hidden as unknown on the track list. Who rode a winged dragon on the road to Damascus, that kept his wings flapping on the throne of Galactus. No man can tell a Muslim from the bones of a Baptist. Dragon flame spit and turn the stones into ashes. I don't even mean music, but I own all the masters. And they ain't really government here, they're only actors. Farmers sat on lonely tractors, shaving over Hopi pastures. Only realized he giving haircuts to an Olmec after. Children in my gene pool, they couldn't get a pool pass. Used to walk on blue moon grass, vision the cruel past. Astrologies take the wheel, now I don't need the fuel gas. My urbanist versus means I'm following the rules last. Back when I was formed, all the angels in the heavens stared. Sharp and swore some harpsichords, playing over 7 stairs. Said a prayer, said a bear, my solar system set a bread. Know why I'm so fly, I'm flowing in the debonair, left the square. Anywhere I sit is an electric chair. Inside the maze I reached the dead end, and so I made a door. By just thinking, modern legend of an ancient Moor. When you die, the world dies, you're who they made it for. The tallest giant made a glass ceiling, it became my floor. Lyrics in my brain galore, miracle they can't ignore. Zodiac, I'm the only man that time waited for.
Who were some of your early influences?
Well, the planets, the creator, mythical gods, humans, people, flowers, everything in nature, inspiration. Musicians get their inspiration really from environmental things, and all musicians are inspiration to me, no matter what style they're playing. For the spirit of the living creatures were in the wheels. The wheels lifted up, the doors were sealed shut. They said, let us build. When the creatures went, the wheels went by them. I was in deep suspense and gliding 2 billion miles away. Clouds begin to fade, I'm in the horizon. We flying, way beyond science. Stars in alignment, Mars and Orion. Through the fog where the gods camouflage. Cameras off as we climbing. Lights are soft in this climate. I see the likes of Thoth and the Mayans. On course, caught up in the diamond. It was infused in a huge cube, crystal quartz that was shining. And when the living creatures spoke to me, the wheels spoke. And whenever the creatures turned, the wheels followed. They were really fast, the wheels slow. Like candles lit in the cosmos, like they dance with a glow. Moving camps in the road. A hand from the burning lamp hands me a scroll. The language looked ancient. It was burned in a stone. Parts were still on fire. I blew on it, but it wouldn't go out. Even waved it, tried to smother and shake it, still wouldn't go out. The stone became a scroll. The words filled my mouth, feeling awakened. Hypnagogic, darkness slipped the conscious. Hypnopompic, conflict, sleep paralysis. Reach from a calculus, speak to an alchemist. 24 seats of astrologists. Tell the priest where the balance is. Out-of-body experiences. UFO Negro. Neo Soul was Angie Stone, D'Angelo, Lauren Maxwell, to listening to Jordan Maxwell, Illuminati 666, Anthony Hilda, Humanity Killed Us, Society's Anxieties, Unfamiliar with Real Love. Back to the 4 creatures with the will above. Beelzebub, get bail his blood. Little children, call them kids to sacrifice. There are no feelings. Project builders, watch how they act tonight. Between the cherubims, just ahead was paradise. The seraphim serpent wore a turban with sapphire and agonite. Nazarites aborted the wheel, then left the wheel. Counter right, then up the left. Steps going clockwise, down the light. up the ladder and counterclockwise, eastward to the south side, northwards towards the orbs, their wings stretched outward. The whales spoke at the same time, the creature's wings all combined, forming a spine. No man know the day nor the time. Then I sped up real fast, so fast I became a gas. A wind, a breath into this glass, circling and circling, open the windows of the craft. Stardust was coming in, feathers, pressure of the draft, flash and peace at last. From the synagogue to the mosque back to Nassau, I told my story, they erased my name. Now from society I'm blackballed.
Had to get a little interlude going on, you understand? So we on our Royal Priesthood, you know, tell somebody. Like, share, subscribe. Share this with 10 people. Tell them to come in. Subscribe. We're still on that goal to 100K. Let's surprise KP. You know what I'm saying? Let's surprise him. So the Podcraft regulars, let's do our job. Share this out there with somebody right now. Tell them we live, Royal Priesthood Wednesdays, and we're about to get busy. So aside from them Eagles, you know, getting hit in the head with a setting maul and buried in a shallow grave, what else has been going on? You know, this weekend for y'all? Strong in for those who use that terminology. What else is happening? What's going on this weekend? It's still wild carding. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Our weekend was dope though. Like I was saying, Baltimore was off the chain. Shout out to Neru Thee Fourth Fugee. Shout out to Sekou the Madman. Shout out to Sniper B. So many amazing artists that were there at this album release party at the World Trade Center, East Pratt Street in Baltimore. I'm telling you, it was live. Everything was crazy. Everybody's performance. When, you know, I'm going to get a chance, because we're going to do a recap. When y'all get a chance to see some of this footage from some of this performance, I'm telling you, you're going to wish you was there in the building live. I'm telling you, you know, showed the documentary. As a matter of fact, I think I could actually show that real quick. Yeah. I think I could show that real quick. So I'm going to do that. Give y'all a chance to see that. So give me a second. Play a song real quick. I'll be right back with the doc, so y'all can see what I'm saying.
High, the smoke rise, they ghosts fly, they both died, they throw tied on the goat hide, sacrifice them all to wall, rain fall, while tears pour, my ears sore, pagans don't hear law, Theodore, the old man stumbled from smearing off, weird cough, appeared lost, brushing his beard off, his lady riffing from a distance, wishing he cared more, tobacco called bear claw, the back of his hair gone, I'm writing in rare form, throw light in the speed. spear storms like a titan with hair blonde, or a Viking in gear bronze. My mic like a magic wand, daggers in palm. Pythagoras songs, the master is calm. Relax, moving his pawn, near pawn. Puffing the bomb, cuts in my arm, strong, a couple of charms, a couple oolong. We smooth when we crush a new song. Purpose, we write verses till his curtains be gone. Abraxas, Revis, believe it. If I can see it, I'll achieve it. The semis for the dinner when I eat it. The thrones is only 2-seated, and you ain't Mike Jack, so beat it. You're like Drac anemic. Salute, empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. The hypothesis of Herodotus, gods and goddesses, the Eden garden to the apocalypse, religion and politics, arguments between fools and true scholarship. Nowadays everybody's a narcissist, schools are targeted, no jewels, names anonymous, everybody's making claims and say it's consciousness, laying hold to Egypt, hieroglyphics, Bible scriptures, Apocrypha and the Josephus, the book of Enoch of those who pushed it to knock, and the scrolls of Jesus, Masons things told in secret, the only ones that wear the red robes can keep it, next to King Solomon, the widow's son and the deacon, just speaking, and my flow chastise demons, give them bad vibes while teaching, 12 from every black tribe is leading, along with 12 rabbis and magi's believing, this fiery hell breaking the spells of the heathens, empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am.
I am the God inside the sun, I'm Aries, son of Mary's, summon Aries, still on top with none compare me, one of one with none compare me, you won't like me when I'm angry, turns begin to someone scary, sun canary, sunken berry, what a query from Tamari, ram the health data, for the universe, the sun declared me, Taurus ox and Taurus sock, sleepwalking, I fought a fox, who told me how to walk through blocks, Torbacuno, daughter knock, Apocrypha, the laws of Doc, Pentateuch, Pentateuch, I can cause the pen to talk, my body gives it Morris Miles looking through the bullseye, I can see the aura watch, but the all is not. Calendars and tortoise tops, Gemini outthought the clocks. Listen hard to thoughts of rocks. Hitman, lyrical bartender, they call the shots of everything they fought to stop. Sympathy unorthodox, picking up the signal from the sigils and the water drops. Making calls on wars to stop. New Neo, I'm Bruce Leo, Roy Jonah, Architect 9, need the cathedral. How you hypnotize all of the mind readers is reading you. Most High, who made me up from lies that's completely true. Virgos, fur coats, fashioned from the ether zoo. Magic man from deep Peru. Theta Gamma, ancient grammar, placed in amber nail him with the Abraham Arabi. Medusa's head turned my hard drive to something floppy. One look I nutted submit, and that seems meant. Typically Illuminati, hit the L like you in hockey. Mr. Superman, Asasi, Planet Rocky, ran with Shakti. Every verse in Ace, never seen me dip the new Versace. Birthday suit and title wear, fashion in the human body. Deeper Liberace, weight decisions on the dragon scales, imagine it. I am a jinn, either mage, am I the ancient book of rhymes? I took my time, though I don't know if I am aging. Zodiac, my skin broke, the spikes inside the Iron Maiden. How great I am at this. Punch it like I am a fist for one, so I am you. Let me show how I outran a jet. That I am you lit. I am legend, I can heaven. Follow all the planet steps. Knowledge you can't handle.
Thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham.
I am.
Thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham.
I am.
We are giving you these scriptures on our authority and by the authority of the prophets and the apostles who came to open everybody's eyes to the fact that you are too manifestations of the divine. This discovery is the gospel, that is the good news, with the eternal energy of the universe and the love that moves the sun and other stars.
When KP is silent, he's still powerful, like a pharaoh in knowledge. Y'all think about it, when y'all done, I'll be over to the next one. Giving your mind and your ears direction. What you hear is perfection. When you disturb the Egyptian kings, death comes swift on wings. Either kiss the ring or get bit and sting, or it's dimethyltryptamine. That mean you die while you trip off of beings. No human beings what you're seeing. Only me in a huge coliseum, with slaves following me to their freedom, with trumpets and swords, and we taking out the kingdom. When I rap, I'm Lord, and this is my Eden. I'm writing my laws for the snakes and treason. Chariots out the floor that I'm placing my feet in. Horses pull my microphone cord, I take a seat then. We thrust through my bedroom door straight into deep winds. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. I wrote on steles and pillars of Master Killah and Jizza, and saw my own reflection crash into mirrors. The healer, shout out the RZA, the cure. My rhymes could be mistaken as cocaine lines so pure. I should have wrote this on aluminum foil. Light a torch beneath it, to the room is fumed with the royal, like Upper Egypt. Back in the days we used to fight if you scuffed a sneaker. Your name ring bells to the school if you snuffed a teacher. I used to rhyme off a boombox with a busted speaker. Back when Biggie and Tupac was just a feature. I started rhyming like I couldn't be touched by neither. I was only a child like King Tut, but deeper. While y'all poses on Instagram, I put roses in the pentagram. Scent in my nose when I kill a ram. I'm son of man, rappers think they goats, but they still a lamb. So I use it for a coat and to warm my hands. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Meet the gray eyes Moses like I rock a cane, then turn into a serpent in my top reign. I'm certain that I'm not sane. The end is near. Engineer service in the clock train. Glock range, Doctor Strange, linears, hemispheres. Hammers from the top crane while handling the rock cane. We ran before the cops came. This manual was not named. Now they call me Rock Kane, the spotted cool Jesus rapper. Half a brigade and half a militant. He's the master. Read the chapter even after I can hear the demon's laughter. From A to Z, I found these letters between. Written by Allah's hands, every step is supreme. Flew across the hot sands, turning breath into steam. To make nimbus clouds by dining on electric cuisine. In the center of it all, but still never be seen. The memoirs of Superman who flew ahead of his dreams. Clan of the 10 planet spheres under one roof with me. Combine them all, made a W, like this two of me. You guys, you gotta feel it like your moon degree. But who would see the breeze who stole heavy mental riding on the ferry? My flow across the wave valley, like riding on a jet ski. Turn the heavy, getting to heaven like the science has possessed me. Spirit in the body, use the iris to impress me. Calls from the astral plane, need a psychic to connect me. I gotta hand it to him, knowing lightning couldn't catch me. Run me the procedure, sweet as honey Indonesia. Staying on my D-Nars like money in Tunisia. While they studying how Nas ticks, I was with the Gnostics. Until I started rapping like I couldn't be touched by either. From 5% is it intelligent hoods. The God MCs, I was God, they was never this good. Heard the silence swept the room like a ghost when it's calm. And said you took their breath away, how they supposed to respond?
The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Since inspiration always comes through a human vehicle, whatever truths I might utter to you will be distorted. My voice will be distorted, and you might mistake the meaning of what I said. Now, so therefore, everybody who receives divine inspiration, sometimes it comes for no reason that anybody can determine, and you can take that or leave it.
Yeah.
All right, so,
Yo, what up, my brother? Peace to the
ladies and
God.
gentlemen,
I'm here.
Iron Soft is in the building.
Let
Multitasking
y'all
as
know, let
always.
y'all know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's good? What's good to everybody out there? For real. Word. Peace. What's good with you? Yeah, I had to I gave him a little sneak peek on Instagram by default and stuff. That trailer didn't supposed to go out yet. So we had a couple of more trailers and stuff. So that's going to be archived and I'll put up the other one. But that's going to be played on the podcast, on the Podcraft. So I had that scheduled for that. You know, Dave be working hard, so you be sending me stuff.
Definitely.
Huh?
Yeah, shout out to Dave, legend.
Yeah, exactly. So you know how that go. Hey, peace to you. What's going on though? Yeah, I was going through all our accomplishments and things we've been doing. And your book, man, you on your how many books you on right now?
This the 13th.
The 13th book. So you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, over the last couple of years, I would say, writing. I had promised my mother a book, years ago. You know, I originally I had a book that was designed to be a book of essays, right, on different topics in the Black community. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I envisioned this cover. It had a blood in the crypt on puppet strings, right, at war with each other, and the police pulling the strings, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have a name for the book. So I started writing the essays from alone, right? I just let him be. Fast forward, maybe I was about 16, 17 years old. I pick up this book. And on the cover, there's a blood in the crypt with guns pointed at each other like puppets on a string and the police holding the strings. And it was from niggas to gods. It was, Akil's book. So that book, as much as I may have wanted to write that book, it was his book to write because he was in a position to be able to get that book out to the world. People know that book around the world. You know, that book would have just been from our old earth at the time. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was there are 5 books that I'm actually writing. And you go back and forth in this process of writing, who am I talking to? You know what I'm saying? The illest pioneer pen in the world. You understand what I'm saying? You go back and forth and you might look at a bunch of things in that space, and then you might be in a season where the what you were writing doesn't apply to you, and you want to be present in the moment that you're in, right? So you'll write something based off of where you are in that particular moment, right? Or what the energy says, right? Shout out to Kazodiac and Typhoenix in regards to the astrological transits and the planetary transits and those positions, because they affect your inclination, so to speak, and it's all written. So that book was something I was going to be able to recognize later on, and then recognize its impact in the world. So writing these 5 books, what I learned was I needed to see something done. I needed to see something done. I needed to see something finished. Contrary to my Gemini inclination, right? We could start 600 things and not finish none of them. Started them, right? So with the Jupiter in Gemini last year, really, it was a chance to really buckle down during that transit. And this is where a lot of these things came from. I say last year, not 2025, 2024, so going into 2024 into 2025 from June to June, it was a great window of opportunity that presented itself for me to be able to, fulfill those promises, make my word bond. So initially, the first book that I wrote in regards to entrepreneurialism was knowledge born pages. You understand what I'm saying? So when I brought it to my sons was the test. I was like, yo, I wrote a book. They was like, oh, word. They did the old word like I done wrote a Holy Quran and Bible, right? You know what I'm saying? So
the original man who wrote the Holy Quran and the Bible.
How long ago, right? So it's like, all right. Now I said, yo, it's knowledge born pages. They was like, oh, all right. I'm gonna check it out right now. So when they looked through it, they was like, oh man, this is great, blah blah blah, this and this. So now it's like, yo, my dad write books. What your daddy do? You understand what I'm saying? They went from that to you got to keep the, the saga continues. So my own seeds, my own youth, my own best part, my own understanding was the litmus test, because these books are written for people who don't like to read. Because especially the youth, because the youth are inundated with information all day, every day, and it's work. It's not something fulfilling. Like, we was on a quest for it because we had to go find it in the libraries. We had to go to microfiche, and maybe somebody blessed you with some information. We had to be some Indiana Jones on the crusade to get the information. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's so readily available, yet it's not sparking their minds, whether it's analytical or creative. So the books are meant with them in mind. So when they look at it, first, it's not a physical book. You don't got to carry it around. It's in you can look in your phone to read it. It got pictures, it's got music. It's not a lot of text on all of the pages. So it's a spark of creativity that works with the analytical and the creative mind. And then you got a bunch of resources to be able to do your own research.
Ooh, that's heavy, man. Hey, so oh man, that's beautiful. You gave me so many thoughts right there. So from then, the influence from your old earth, that's so heavy right there, because we share that vibe right there.
Right.
So now, transitioning to the books you're writing now.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Well, you're the theme for, in honor of you and your old earth. You are the theme for Volume 2. Volume 2 is dedicated to the Black woman, and I mean, whose voice do they hear? Matter of fact, I'll just let you, see what it is real quick.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. So there was another song that I was gonna go with initially, but when I reached out to you and was like, yo, can I use the joint? You was like, put our interview, breaking down the Mother album at the end. So
yeah.
Quick. Yeah, Baltimore was crazy.
Oh yeah. I wanna, I'm gonna go through that. Yeah, it was crazy. And who's the MC?
Oh, Prince Mac. That was Prince Mac from DBL Posse. They were on here a couple of times. Down by law. Yeah, I gotta get that video. I gotta get that video so I can put it up real quick so they can see it live.
Yeah, definitely.
And they were performing that night, and I was like, I can't stay for the concert. I'm like, we just gonna have a cipher outside, and I get it, right? So they out there ciphering, right? And Raph Almighty pull up, and I just caught that classic hip hop moment, right? So they I go in and you say your name, right? And I'm like, run that back, run the verse back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to Priest right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's powerful. So, that's powerful.
So the way he's bugging out, like, yo, he really did it. Like, you really sent it to him right now? And I was like, this is what he said. He's like, oh, this is crazy. So
bars.
Very dope. Yeah, with bars.
Yeah, it was dope.
You
going in and out. You going in and out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marco Bitter, right? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, you didn't stay for the performance.
So let me play this joint real. I got it, on camera.
Mm.
Safe side. Give me a call so I can
You hit?
worry. Love you. Bye.
I woke up out of a good night's sleep and slipped right into a daydream that may seem like a lifetime. Then the night rewind to this light shine upon my face as I awake to daydreaming and chase demons way to the evening till I'm sleeping. Then I awake freezing, I start screaming. It's late, sharp breathing, my heart still beating. Running through the pocket patch, thunderclap, lightning, rain, rivers running from the gaps, valleys, plains, hills, cornfields, sun and pat, running back above the map. Is this sleep deprivation, or am I on deep medication? Am I meditating till I'm asleep, but I keep awakening? I'm searching for the requiem inside my mind's aquariums, trying to break free from this lucid entrapment, using music as my blueprint for magic, my inception to my insurrection for madness. Blessed be priest message, each record's a classic. Hey, there's no wreckage. When her spirit exit the casket, I called her mommy till she's wrapped like a mummy. My first spaceship was her tummy. I ate what she ate when I'm hungry. Humble, my arms crumbled as the great.
And this is our interview, if you remember.
Yo, that's beautiful, yo. That's beautiful. You got the archive pics. Yo, that's crazy. Let's see, but
Bills, cornfields, chasing up the Laurel Hill. I'll get up the sworn deals.
dream shit. Yo, man, I gotta say, I haven't sat there and absorbed it like this. You know what I mean? Oh man, wow.
I had to check it through the chamber yesterday. It was
That's beautiful, man. Dang. And I like how you well thought that out. Yeah.
Right. So it looks like a book. You can hear the pages turning. You know what I'm saying? Like you really get into the, the zone. First couple of books, I say the first 5 books, I had really read out. You go through, 6 through 12. It's different.
Right.
It's a different sort of semblance because I'm focused on all of the other areas of attention, right? So the first 5, they're very special. You see what I'm saying? And for that to be the wisdom degree, what better aspect to strive to deal with that than mother. You know what I'm saying? So remember in this interview we did, I was talking about mother versus birthing person. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's no way in the world we could get to this point to where we're relegating, our mothers, and the ones who bear life as birthing person, as if there are multiple people who can give birth. You understand? I don't care what they're doing, what Yakub is doing with his civilization. You understand? Like now we're not dealing with the poor part in that. Like don't get too far into it to where this is where you at, to where you're relegating mother, the one who gave you life, to do this Yakubian, Luciferian sort of, foolishness. Like, nah, I call her mommy. You understand what I'm saying? I call her mommy. I don't call her person. Like, what are you talking about? You understand? So that's like scorched earth for me in that regard. So, to strive to keep it, righteous, that was the goal. You know what I mean? And who better than the mother of all living?
That's real. That's real. That's the mothership.
Yeah.
Word, yo. That was crazy. Yeah, I like how you put that together, man. That's beautiful. For real. So it's all over the internet, all platforms?
Well, they could get it from me. Like they could get it directly. They could get it from my website, dotheknowledge.com, or from me directly, I got a special right now. You can get all 12 volumes for $50. Regularly they're like $140 altogether. but you can get all 12 for $50 if you either email me, dudeknowledgeradio@gmail.com, or hit me on any of the socials. Knowledge One Alive 357 on Instagram. But if you email me and say, yo, I seen you on the Podcraft and I want to get the Podcraft special, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
Hit
the
me.
Pod, yeah. The pod coupon.
The pod card.
Yeah, the pod card. That's what we call it, the pod card, man. Yeah. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah. This is crazy. Yo, hit a video real quick, and then we come right back, and I gotta take this call.
All right.
Or unless you go to Bill. Yeah.
I hit him with the owl because I got both of the owls off here. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
The owl joints. You know the ones you love, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm hear that. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Once again, we find our heroes embarking on a hold up now. Just you wait a minute.
Sorry, emergency, man. I'm going to be narrating this one. Allegory, Operating with Love. Narrated by James Zolthrones. Epic Zodiac Epilogue.
Angels sleeping in the sky, we awaken above. Wrote the future in the past, if I say it, it was. As destiny arrives, I got fate in my blood. Under wings of the owl, operating with love. Angels sleeping in the sky, we awaken above. Wrote the future in the past, if I say it, it was. As destiny arrives, I got fate in my blood. Under wings of the owl, operating with love.
Back on the island turtle, sitting on an epic log, the Midas Brother epilogue.
Zodiac epilogue, left the fog and swirl of smoke, brought the team to see the god.
Sitting on a burning oak, trapped in the now's form.
My evil wizard centuries ago in a soundstorm. Deep in the forest where he waited alone. On a turtle's back, he took the trees and made it his home. And when he spoke somehow he had the voice of
James Earl Jones.
That he was James the Apostle, and reigned the impossible. As gnosis fell for 40 days like bricks into the stories lay. Tree made of Hollywood, scorched it in the oral flames but never burns.
Killah spoke as the heavens turned.
While waiting for the owl playing cards till they win. As Killah adjusted his spells to put the cardinal in. Who sent messages from heaven, that's the target to men. I was sharpening my chakras, making particles spin. 7 deadly sine waves, that's a cardinal sin.
Ty was meditating, sipping on a carton of wind. Underneath a sunflower, carbon charging her skin. Priest was writing stone tablets that could harden a gin.
Suddenly the weight lifted like a week in the gym. Light body gray owl from the secret of Nim. In the hood gave his speech glowing out of the limb.
His head spun like pinwheels by a squirrel that sings.
And beatboxes when we rap, kick my verse from the rings. It's the Royal Priesthood, we be murdering things. It's when the owl went crazy, face hurt like it stings. Below a flowing eyeball in a circle of wings that followed his every step to secure it. Eye system linked directly to his brain above his worldly eye vision. Saw the Tootsie Pop center, took a lick and kept ticking. Got impatient, started biting. Your whole world's alive, written face contained an hourglass. He researched the sky, fishing, pulling stars from the ocean. Where the serpents fly, twisting. There's a world inside gripping. Tears that hurt inside slipping. And the grains of sand folding, can't reverse the time slipping.
The owl could see the future, only spoke it in rhymes.
100,000 years from now, they still be quoting our lines. So far into the distance, telescopes could go blind.
The tree turned into a cottage. Once you open your mind.
Through a corridor, the kitchen wall shaking my medulla. Owl woman at the counter with a face in the computer. With the hourglass figure like a waitress straight from Hooters.
Would you like my human form?
To the shaven for the viewer, reminisced about the past. I was racing to the future. Listen.
Leave us be, the owl spoken, that's a grand order.
He's 1,000, she's 100, that's his granddaughter. He told him joking and stone facing like a transformer.
You think I'm funny?
He acted mad and smiled and stands taller.
The wrong space.
Turn a man's laughter into manslaughter. Take the best part, that's a pearl from out the clan water.
Then Priest said, if there's keys when you type, then what doors do they open?
Get as deep as you like, they spit hours asking questions, barely sleeping at night. Pondering so many thoughts, the mind started to run. Went so far from our bodies, look how far that we've come. While still in the same place as he started to drum and chant. Ancient owl spirituals to harvest the one.
If intelligence is bright, then how smart is the sun? Ty asked.
While his high staff turning its own spin, blowing smoke spirals like a ghost in the whirlwind. They say he used to perch upon the shoulders of Merlin. He used to call him Archimedes, sparking me, begin the mental park to read me spell book written in some star graffiti. Grew into the dark, come eat me spears in our chart. In our face, we can't see it, though it's clear from the start. I can hear the tea pouring with the air in my heart. He said, talking to the owl again, but how they do the tower in. Machines ain't about to win, pulling portals out the wings. UFO joint attack. When Kendrick said they not like us, we who he pointed at, extended our rings. Put them under hypnosis as the pendulum swings. The whole vision, it was written by a pen that had wings that followed our every move. Chilling, watching the rain. White owl sparks the white owl. The top is in flames. Dried off with a white towel, then he piles his frame. Now how you think Harry Potter got the pot in his name? He's always taking mental notes, though he couldn't hold a steady pencil.
Old CD player, listening to heavy metal.
Filled the forest air, essential oil smell like berry scent. Who told a story about the octopus with machete tendrils? Taxidermy went across the wall, no head assembled.
Then Killah approached the door. Visitors who knocked were rare, the first of 3 prophet bears.
Wishing up the prophet chairs, walking but was not prepared before he got to drop the owl. Lost him through the chimney like a missile, wizard rocket flares. Magic wand loaded his Wendy the Pooh rocking chair. Head on the swivel 360 degrees. Astral travel, TripAdvisor, you should listen to me. Duolingo, sign language, that's a different degree. Best of Pisces in the owl's eyes, he talked with a loud grin. Told us about the evil brother, spoke of his foul twin.
The fabled black owl, broken angel around men.
Who fell from cloud 9 while we raised to the cloud 10.
He knew the dangers of the chapter of now.
Then
I used to belong to a master
from Al Lin, who trained his 4 students in the chambers of Tao's Inn. After the 5 venoms put us under his wing, that's when he taught us Wing Chun before we summoned the ringers.
Car studied electric eel style, unusual rare. Priest mastered gold leopard,
killed a few with a stare. Tai became a phoenix
as she flew through the air. Hill was so reliable,
his skills grew as a bear. Said only choose when you're thinking is calm. From the 12 zodiac styles of Jing Yi Chuan. In his thoughts they scuffle, now his feathers all are ruffled. Awful puzzle, flashback to training simulation. Scraping tar knuckles, noble foul. Mr. Know-It-Owl, flexes over muscle. I did the gnosis, just watching the owl's behavior. Thought explosions kept coming like rockets. And now Kato remember training back then. As he nods at the dishes while he offered worm pasta. I'm like, nah, that's suspicious. He like,
all praise due to owl. Ah, that's delicious.
Your wise, you stack chips, keep my eye in the bag. I can hold it in my mind, I ain't trying to brag, yeah. Book bag upon his back, that's a backstory. Book for each character inside, that's a map for me. Legends of the priesthood, come and kiss the halo.
Car was shooting arrows with the colors in the brain bar. Ty was reading books on how to summon a tornado. Priest had fallen lightning bolts behind, that's a flashback. Hill grabbed an esoteric novel, that's an abstract.
They kept searching till they found the solution. Said the music's light energy, the sound is illusion.
Plans to stop the dark owl before he drowns all the human. In his wicked hypnosis, all around is confusion.
Before Jack and the Lions could beat Jill, we stopped the scam tigers, placing liars at peak skill. The dark owl council that provided them each drill.
The tree was still on fire, while inside it the priest chilled.
They ain't know it's walking, they was thinking the tree's still. Prepared to go back before the smoke hit the screen, yeah.
Another portal in an opening dream.
One realm to another, there is no in between, And all that is just the opening scene. So
watch the next priest tell.
You wanna know what they seen. Angels sleeping in the sky, we awaken above. Wrote the future in the past, if I say it, it was. As destiny arrives, I got fate in my blood. Under wings of the owl, operating with love. Angels sleeping in the sky, we awaken above. Wrote the future in the past, if I say it, it was. As destiny arrives, I got fate in my blood. Under wings of the owl, operating with love.
So our heroes followed the wise owl into the portal to defeat his evil twin. As for what happened on the other side, that, my friends, is a priesthood tale for another day. Peace to the gods. Alchemy, a priesthood tale, narrated by James Zeal Thrones. Now this tale is a dark one, for without darkness there could be no light. In the beginning, there was darkness. Our story begins with the black owl, spreading his shadow like a blanket across humanity to give the world what he considered to be a well-deserved nap. And this is his lullaby.
Hey yo, his feathers dance in the breeze while his wings in the air flex. His talents drop bombs on the kings in the square hex. 97 degrees in the shade of a fair's necks. He swooped in like walking down invisible stair steps. The scared force once a sign of ink when they prayer checks. If not a guys that ain't never blinking the stair test. Nobody's home, but the security drone that sent the footage to his brother who was linked to the where yes. Searching for the priesthood, they searching for him. In a loop that kept repeating like the words in the hymn. Found his name in the red text where angels compared bets. Or watching the affairs of men who bang over shared breath. Private meetings with the scam pikers overtaking thought. Shady deals on the periodic tablecloth. Angels lost seconds, broth drinking from their necks. Dark nights passing hell, passing else with passing yell. Run the ounce, come and golden ring on the air's chest. Contain souls, chest hairs, split into your chest hairs. Take your heart, put it in this crystal over chest theirs. Those who played them disappeared, crippled over death stairs. Quickly covered chest squares like women with their breast bare. He never lost the spirit's brand, tripping over breath stairs. Giggles in the air left, talons blade the palisade, ripping through his spare vest. The physical is air dressed, but is he man of myth? Bullets singing, it's a fair test. Or cut your arms off if you thinking a dead jest. And still he thought circles while I'm thinking it their best. He's trying to live on, the light in his ribs gone. Avoided death when he got tired, he switched forms. From way back, he was never like all the kids born. Him and his twin brother enjoying the red summer, trying to catch butterflies and skipping the wind flutter. They call him exhale, and his brother was in the hell, both in prison in the rib cage and stuck in the skin jail. The struggle won't end well, stuck under a thin veil. His brother was invited, they rejected him most. Never felt he was inspired by the heavenly host. His twin was so infallible, he could do no wrong. He caught his victories, mistakes, never choose to belong. His best friend became his shadow brother, grew in the dawn. While he preferred the night, hurt by light. Underneath the surface, like Pollux cast the Abel Cain. Owlet master made him train 1,000 hours with his twin, whether it was sun or rain. Going through a sudden change and went in his own route. He heard the voices trapped inside the center of stone shout. From overside of rim, the salt crystals and bones grout. He even grabbed the gnosis from the sphinxes with no snout. He only saw life through the lens of his own doubt. The color things wicked, it kept him on the outside like submarine liquid. Shadows fogging up his brain, another unforeseen visit in a sudden dream vivid. With a lion's raw movement, the monkey scream ribbit. On a giant sunflower where the money bees pivot. Flowing through the spirit hood with a thuggish trees kicking, fighting with the press and still kept his head to the sky. As he walked through the darkness, making destiny cry.
Always kept his head to the sky, walking through the darkness. Always kept his head to the sky, walking through the darkness. No, they can't see him walking through the darkness. No, they can't see him walking through the darkness.
Yo, the spirit in the body, it can never be killed. So the sound waves together in the melody quilt. Thoughts invade his mind tempers once the jealousy built. But still the Z of life flowers too healthy to will. Born 12 hours apart, only fate could explain. The opposition of the night and day weighed on his brain. The odd position of the sky array plainly explained. Of the polarized battle of the glow to strike shadow. Even broke the time shackles, who could fix the debris? His sand castles in his thoughts fall and drift in the sea. Flesh of weakened men struggle to resist the decree. As they lower self, slipped them an invisible key with trick gnosis and closed the eyelid of the tree. In the center of the earth and cause eclipses to be. It's why I needed Zoe strikes the guard the wicked should flee. He seems invisible, yet only those with wisdom can see. Underneath the shell, studying the energy chi. The dark forces in his chart made his enemies be. Cause he felt the world order may have been to his knee. While his brother was the light to put it into his spree. Once he left somewhere, the people thought ignorantly. Cause the fear became power, he would grip as they plea. He thought about it every morning when he'd sip of his tea. Met a wizard who he paid to do his bidding to feed. He could have his brother's kingdom, everything that he owns. Both inherit vast lands plus a place on the throne. One day they caught him in the desert far away from his home. Man, the owl damaged foul, he was sinking alone. Fought back right before they turned his wings into stone. Disappeared in whirling wind to escape as he roamed. When he came for his payment, he been nicked in the deal. So we made him an owl too, magic ripped through his shell. He vowed the world's nightmares, they would live to be real. Since the wounds on his spirit never lifted the hill. Pull it back, every fruit has a different appeal. Found the night, Albert Pike and Shadow lived through him. Though they end up in the ground of light, crystals in the crown of light. Light from 1,000 missiles wasn't bringing down the night. These dark shadows, they would roll in his brain. Without day, he would rule and control the terrain. Could appear to be human, couple moments to change. When he ate the moonberries, he could hold it like flames. For hours longer, sound of water dripping made him insane. He turned rivers in the desert lands of saying could rain. He stabbed him with the blade before the wizard in the shop ran. A magic hourglass, he made the pieces of a mosque's plan. Dome tip from crusting time, crystal in the rock sand. Tom couldn't kill him with the pistol in the clock hands until his grain vanished, disappearing like the Olmecs. They made a statue for him in the wilderness of Smolek. Another sacrifice, fresh meat on the stove. The Scam Pike's yearly feast at Bohemian Grove. Him and his brother separated at birth. His mother passed while giving birth to him. They blamed him at first that his brother was a gift, but he came as a curse. Abused by an artificial priest, raised by the church. Killed later by Killah priest. All the angels dispersed, sent away by his father. He ain't know what to do. They reconnected in their teens first and nobody knew. Until the pieces form a picture clearly nobody drew. They still brothers though they paths ain't remain together. Meet each year one day at the temple, play chess and train together. Still sharp and still before text and symbols came together. Like drums playing made his bed in the sky. As he walked through the darkness, making destiny cry.
Always kept his head to the sky, walking through the darkness. Always kept his head to the sky, walking through the darkness. No, no, they can't see him walking through the darkness. No, 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 they can't see him walking through the darkness. They can't see him walking through the darkness. They can't see him walking through the darkness. No, in the end, fate had its plan. No, in the end, fate had its plan. On his road to become
As the Royal Priesthood went from one portal to another, seeking to vanquish the shadow, the Dark Owl walked into the darkness, becoming one with the void, in search of Now That, my friends, is a priesthood tale for another day.
Government tell us we woke, and at the same time sell us the dope that leads to heart failures and strokes. Where do we start? Do we believe what the elders wrote, or the ones who watch through a telescope? The Illuminati Cyclops, beast mark on every coast. The head of a cult, the devil goat that sits in a drum circle like a hippie, dressed like a gypsy. My best of rocket the nebula quotes is like Tesla notes. Now they got surveillance on Diddy. I'm a cross between Umar Johnson and Billy Carson. I told my grandmother that we are from where the stars from. I'm like Rod Hayes, but I'm Todd Wave with a blonde fade. Some days it'll be an orange braid, half shade. that's just his character. I made hair like lemonade. Both his parents come from Africa. Y'all know the prototype, it's the walking life. See, the sun is the source of light. They made my quartz bright as New York at night. They say when Walter write, he can steer Hathor to the boat of the moon. Into the cliff, sent to the glyphs to open the tombs. They say Killah flows is like pillar porticos that fulfill the scrolls made of silver and gold. The bars I laid is like sculpted on the architrave. I wrote it like an art display of gods and goddesses with darker shades. I wrote it in the chamber, glowing like the child that was golden in the manger. Only 3 kings knew he was growing to be the savior. Okay, back to rap more about Hathor, the cow-headed near the Nile desert. Under the white clouds, the native dancing in the powwow. He wore the head crown of owl feathers. As the clan went from loud records, and priests and Jizza wrote their signature down on Geffen. And hip-hop's are where I found the presence. The shepherds are coming down from Mount Everest, surrounded by peasants. With unclean skin disease, they called them leopard. I pointed a finger up and moved it around till I found the nebula. I told them I walked through Babylon, Persia, and Mecca. I talked to bees out their nectar, kings out their treasure. I've been counting ever since I've been walking. I started from forever. I've been writing on steelies inside of caverns where it's misty. Dealt tarot cards to the hands of time. Closed my eyes while the mouth of a cave kissed me. I gave the walls history. Y'all enslaved us all misery. That's why I shaved it off and came back bald, a mystery. I wrote it all on big slabs of lapis, lazuli, channel vibes to the candle fire. 12 candlesticks, 6 on amethyst. I write my scrolls on a clove of a rose. You see them when they unfold, the untold secret me and the queen bee hold. So when they make the pollen bin, I can communicate with the insect world like King Solomon. I mean solar gems, most wrote of him.
Then I went rogue on them, those who stole my pen. Then I went ice cold as wind. Geminis we roll as twins. When we take the mic, we're the walking life.
The D's raided houses looking for your favorite out of Brooklyn. Africa praises to the bushmen, to the natives in the woodlands, the razors and the juxin, through the mazes of the bullpen. They killed our saviors, re-raised us and made us into hoodlums. Malcolm X became one of the greatest out of the Muslims, except for this boxer who never went to Oxford, never became a doctor, but got the rings of the chakras. Cassius Clay and Hathaway passed away, saw dimensions. George Benson, could this be a masquerade? Preacher said fast and pray. My mother's not there, but I asked her grave. Tiffany's not here, but her ashes stayed. What words will Prince and Michael Jackson say? I was a boy, now the mirror showed me patches of gray. Then it got black, and I started like tapping into a haze. Dazed, the mirror said your hair looked glazed because that's how much passion you gave. This is what happened, you still rapping. The mirror became my healer when it told me I was a pyramid giver, a gold spitter and a soul filler. I came to slay the Antichrist. Walking life, walking life, walking life. Yeah, it's a prayer.
Now, who were some of your early influences?
Well, the planets, the creator, mythical gods, real ones, people, flowers, everything in nature, inspiration. Musicians get their inspiration really from environmental things, and all musicians are inspiration to me, no matter what style they're playing.
Here, the centuries of loneliness were to end.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr. Flint. They appear to have been recently painted on contemporary canvas with contemporary materials.
Then, age, death, the taste of dust. Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal as yourself. Your mate for all time.
Merkaba master. I charter demons to other worlds, drive devils to plaster. Rush them to hell, breathing asthma. Place Satan on gurneys next to Hermes. Send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos captured. The Leo laughter, neoplasma. Run through my veins in this matrix, and my basement became a plaza. And now I'm in the Sky Lounge with negative spirit hackers. Build on math and we read the chapters. Observe through our windows at the quiet disasters. Riots and NASA, marches, gender pride, freedom rights for the masses. Till we do away with first and second citizen classes. Religion is backwards, trying to comprehend to the pastor. This gym is like Jasper. Either we all live and strive for the youth to survive, or it all ends with the rapture. Forget waiting on the man, I'm making a plan. And for the ages of false statements, I'm taking a stand. Start an investigation on Satan with a cross in my hand. Make him plead guilty, now face the jury. We're in the courts of I am. If I could just vanish from off the planet, like magic, become caught from granite. Days, mathematics is understanding.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Oh, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
A billion stories in the naked city. Ghost told me that his best friend needs a kidney. We froze, reminisce of Tiffany in the cold. Open whiskey from the 20s in the memory. Sympathy made the angels play a symphony. Said he could've had a scholarship. Toured different colleges. Now he's out of it, faded away slowly on dialysis. His name remained anonymous, but here's my acknowledgements. Street legends and hood guards. Kingdom fall into a mirage. Ghetto depression sets in. Then we place weed and cigars. A child has difficulties concentrating. From where he lives, he sees his promises fading. He sees his pop's gone, his mom's is aging. She trying to stay strong for a church congregation. And meanwhile, a kid named Rico was the coke king. A lot of siblings of the dope fiends hope you scream. A lot of children with broken dreams, homes were clean. The most extreme, you got rich and what you sold to queens. Look what you did to Josephine. And Ebony is unheavenly. The devil's ready with open wings. As Lucifer uses love and his youthful mug. Then his blood on the cobra's fangs.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Oh, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
Through the mid.
Yeah, partner technical difficulties. It's been one of those for the record books tonight, so don't stress that the Podcraft will be in full effect tomorrow. Shout out to the Freeze, Iron Saw. Shout out to AD, aka Dizzle. Tune in tomorrow night. RIP to John Forte. I know they're gonna get into that tomorrow as well. Happy born day to Slick Rick the Ruler, aka Ricky D. And get well to our fellow horseman, Brother Corrupt. Prayers up to him and his family. So catch us back next Wednesday. We'll be doing a recap and we have everybody in the building. So with that, peace and love. We out of here.
Kiss the ring, kiss the ring. I'll spare the life.
Born natives in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles that connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
The most anticipated, kiss the ring. Scream the name out, breathe. Supreme, all meal, kiss the ring.
We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
Smack and seize, while you scream your majesty.
She's not a raven, not a dove, and not a pelican. The immortalized phoenix, universal element. The throne holder with the flow that's most eloquent. Bringing the rebellion, the mothership propelling it. I'm nicer than they ever fathom every time I'm doing this. My energy is like slicing an atom to its nucleus. Interstellar, surpass astronomical. That's why my aura got a sparkle like a diamond do. Soaring through the sky, but I was born underground. Blood on the temple from the thorns in the crown. The seventh seal will open when the horn makes a sound. No time to mourn, you was born not to stick around. So start reflecting and atoning. I recollect the sectors I was known in, even long before the Greco-Roman. Time to bow and kiss the ring, you will respect the chosen. I won the battle before I select my next opponent. 6 million ways to die, they lied to the masses, but they never taught you how to rise about the ashes. My intuition say we trapped inside a simulation, so I'm here to bring demolition to imitations. I dispel the pressure when I held the scepter, the luminescent, iridescent solar cell receptor. I rebelled and I refused to sell the elder treasure. Time to unify, rebel against the hell forever. Every word in the verse, you know it is Phoenix. Give the people rebirth like I'm growing a fetus. Say the truth with my chest like showing my cleavage. The mothership kiss the ring, cause we the ring leaders.
Multitasking through the multiverse, immersed in the energy that broke the curse. In a thirst for higher works, dispersed out your speaker box like Peter Tosh. Days balance equal vernal equinox. High voltage, frequent shocks, outward charged particles. Flares bring more color than carnivals. Editorials, rhymes, and written articles. Alkaline, my arsenal, I'm Canis Media. Others are marginal. Fez, brilliant red like a cardinal. Flourishing with other Moorish kings. Kiss the rings, mystic strings. Beyond intellect, holistic beings. Ecclesiastic, legendary like Atlantis. Reminded of divine protection, seeing a praying mantis. King Sharif on my throne, caliphate in the east. My influence increased from Greece to Mozambique. Crown jewel, laying new ground rules. Ibukare, my mind sparred in renowned schools. No parlay, gracious, build a oasis. Spacious, greatness, entire priesthood, traveling spaceships. Connect with lawmakers, Mahatmas, scholarly, those who know the truth about the Barbary. God's professor, private sector, peep the architecture. Tartarian, so on the microphone, a barbarian. Islam, Al Day and Bay. If we Voltron clans, we run circles round Satan like the photon band.
Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. The black and brown came from the ground to fill the sun and the magma. A rap profound as a lounge, so kneel in front of your master. From merry-go-rounds to burial grounds, I killed every one of you rappers. With my skills, I can heal, but my tongue is disaster. The age seal is revealed in none of the chapters. Burn them on cheap wood. This is Royal Priesthood. There's cavities and casualties wherever we stood. When I black out, I see the bats route. I say things that make the cats crouch. Wings from my back sprout. Serpents coil. Anoint the head with virgin oil. Drip with olives. We sit in garments and spit astrologic. Regardless, we goddess and goddesses. And thick as the dip with the garlic. But hard as the chip, that's smart, that's trick knowledge. Nah, we kick knowledge while eating salad in a big palace. The roof open and the sky show a rich harvest. The Bitterman man, the black who a thick target.
Hey, yo, musically, I'm married to the group, that's a wedding band. Cycle Jordan rings like Thanos with the heavy hand. The ringleader, the electric lamb. I'm staring at the rings like a breast exam. I'm peering up the next cycle at the drug ring, spirals in the dust ring. I made a campfire with the circle around the sun spring. I see rings in the flowers when the blossoms bloom. Knock the onion rings out of supersonic boom. That's 2 holes in the middle of the BM. I seen rings in the middle of the tree limbs, clothed in the gospel, the noble, apostle. I'm moving more circles than the O's in Morocco. My blow made the rocks blow. Killing sex traffickers, my flow freed the kids in the ring. From death massacre, priesthood, vampire hunters, arrest Dracula. Earth stage, I rock it, never left in the ground, but smoke till I'm so high up that heaven is down. 12 angels quickly circle me wherever I'm found. Morris headband leader, that's a heraldry crown. Lying no sort of omens, bodies lammed on the floor. Purple rings of cerebellum, see who answers the door. As it quickly throws they bang the snow rings like the sound of sleeping playing ring toss with my chakras over mountain peaks. Now's of the owl chief, ornaments around the reef, alkali, riding on the decibels around the streets. Brainstorm will let's gather the star charters. As every knee bends, kiss the rings of the Zod father. The Don Zada, in a sense, like the Nog Chomper, knowledge tromper, Kaharaja, squash him like a Kalabasa, Kali Lama, Dalai Lama lamp, Muhammad Ali Baba, uncontrolled voters. They all bowed down when we stood. Big flag, zigzag, zodiac, Killah priesthood. Killah priesthood.
Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring. Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring.